The Curse of the Mahap River, a Dayak mystical horror film from Kalimantan. A thick fog blankets the river deep in the forests of Kalimantan. The sound of birds and a distant boat engine echoes softly. Phi, a young anthropology student, sits nervously in the boat beside Bang Yali, a local guide. His eyes reflect both awe and unease. Bang Yali suddenly turns off the engine. "Be quiet," he whispers. "We've entered a place where not every being wants to be seen." From within the mist comes a woman's song, soft, sorrowful, almost human. The river ripples gently, as if responding to her voice. Rafi glances around, but Bang Yali bows his head, eyes fixed on the floor of the boat. A faint silhouette of a long-haired woman appears above the water. Just as Rafi leans forward to look closer, the fog swallows everything. The song fades. The screen turns black. Words appear. The Curse of the Mahap River. The boat reaches Lamak village, a remote Dayak settlement along the forest's edge. A longhouse stands tall and proud, but the air feels heavy, hiding ancient secrets. The villagers greet Rafi with cold, distant eyes. An old man, Apai Bontang, steps forward. "Welcome, young man," he says softly. "But remember, never go near the river at night." Rafi nods, respectfully, unaware that the warning is more than a superstition. The first days pass peacefully. Rafi documents the Dayak culture, wood carvings, rituals, and strange symbols painted on the walls of the longhouse. One carving draws his attention. A long-haired woman above the river, blood dripping from her eyes. "What does this mean?" Rafi asks. "That is the river's guardian," Apai Buntong explains. "A woman's spirit sacrificed long ago to calm the waters." That night, the wind carries the scent of wet earth. Rafi wakes to the sound of a haunting lullaby outside. Grabbing his flashlight, he walks toward the river. There, by the water's edge, stands a woman in ancient Dayak attire. Her skin is pale, her eyes entirely black. "Return the blood taken by men," she whispers, "or all shall drown with the current." Rafi drops his flashlight. The woman vanishes into the swirling water, which now glows dark red under the moonlight. At dawn, Rafi visits Apai Bontong, his face pale. The old man is silent for a long time before murmuring, "You have seen Lembu Sung. Long ago, when outsiders came for gold, they killed the river's guardian. For Spirit's Hand, the spirits of those who followed still demand the debt be paid." Bang Yali overhears and panics. He decides to leave, but the river is suddenly cloaked in thick fog. There's no way out. That night, thunder roars and rain pours down. The villagers beat their gongs and dance inside the longhouse, performing a ritual to repel evil. Outside, the cries of women and infants echo in the storm. The river rises its waters, now blood-red, carrying branches, debris, and shadows that move against the current. Rafi looks out the window. On the river's surface, Lembusung appears again, surrounded by faceless women. They dance within the fog, their hair swirling like black smoke. Bang Yali screams and runs into the storm, only to be swept away by the raging current. Apai Bontang grips Rafi's hand, desperation in his eyes. The spirits won't rest until blood is returned. Only a sacrifice can restore the river's balance. Rafi glances at the carving of the river guardian on the wall, then toward the storming river. He knows what must be done. "If this is the price of truth," he whispers, "then let me pay it." He steps into the torrent. Flambusing rises before him, her face now gentle, almost smiling. She embraces him softly and pulls him beneath the surface. The storm ceases. A fog lifts. The river turns calm and clear. Weeks later, an expedition team arrives, searching for Rafi. They find only his bag and a soaked notebook on the riverbank. On the final page, written in trembling handwriting, "They are not ghosts. They are guardians. The river lives and human blood makes it weep." The camera rises high, revealing the serene Mahap River, bathed in moonlight. On the water's surface, the faint reflection of a Dayak woman's face gazes toward the audience, then fades with the current. The fog slowly returns. The woman's haunting song echoes faintly once more. The screen fades to black,